Hey everyone, hope you're all having a great day. Sorry for missing the meeting, but thank you for letting me present this through video. Um, Word of mouth is 10 times as effective as traditional advertising, but why do people talk about and share certain things rather than others? Why do some products catch on, some ideas diffuse, and some online content go viral? These are some of the questions answered in the book Contagious: Why Things Catch On by Jonah Berger. Berger is a marketing professor at the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania and is a renowned author of top tier academic journal articles. Additionally, he has had numerous popular accounts of his work appeared in the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, the Washington Post, Science, Harvard Business Review, Wired, Business Weekly, and the Fast Company. Clearly, he knows what he's talking about. In his New York Times bestseller Contagious, Berger reveals the secret science behind word of mouth and social transmission. What do politicians, advertisers, public health officials, and charity organizations all have in common? They all want their message to catch on and disperse. And how do we achieve this? Of course, advertising is the first word that comes to mind. You can't get your message out to spread unless you put it out there, and advertising is the way to do that. However, there is a depth to this process. More and more, it's becoming clear that advertising alone just isn't enough. We all have seen high-priced and aggressive ad campaigns that have failed miserably, and that's just because getting a message out there doesn't mean it's going to catch on. For that to happen, you need to get people talking, sharing, and ultimately imitating. As Berger explains on page 7, social influence has a huge impact on whether products, ideas, and behaviors catch on. A word of mouth conversation by a new customer leads to an almost $200 increase in restaurant sales. A 5-star review on Amazon leads to approximately 20 more books sold than a 1-star review. Doctors are more likely to prescribe a new drug if other doctors they know have already prescribed it. And people are more likely to quit smoking if their friends quit, and get fatter if their friends become more obese. In fact, while traditional advertising is still useful, word of mouth from everyday Joes and Janes is at least 10 times more effective. So, just what gets us talking about influence in our behavior? This is the very question that Berger has spent much of his career investigating. As the author explains, I've spent the last 10 years, most recently as a marketing professor at the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, studying this and related questions with an incredible array of collaborators. I've examined things like why certain New York Times article or YouTube videos go viral, why some products get more word of mouth, why certain political messages spread, when and why certain baby names catch on or die out, when negative publicity increases versus decreases, sales, all with the goal of understanding social influence and what drives certain things to become popular. In this book, Berger explains how 6 basic principles drive all sorts of things to become contagious, from consumer products and policy initiatives to service ideas within organizations. They are 1. Social currency, 2. Triggers, 3. Emotion, 4. Public, 5. Practical value, and 6. Stories. This is definitely a good read for anyone who is interested in marketing, advertising, or anyone who has a general interest in social phenomena and trends. The Fast Company Unassigned described it as a playbook for marketers. The New York Times stated that Contagious provides interesting insights into factors that can help make an idea, a video, a commercial, or a product become infectious. And finally, the Financial Times reviews it as an easy breezy, peppered with absorbing examples. If there was a like button underneath it, you'd probably find yourself clicking it. And that concludes my video on Contagious. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.